A multiverse has been introduced in My Adventures with Superman, as well as the Citadel of Lois. Did I want this? No, not really. Did I need this? No, not really. Every new universe that comes out wants to explore the multiverse right away and have a big citadel of people who serve a questionable purpose other than keeping the multiverse safe. And we all know where that started. Portal 2's Perpetual Testing Initiative, where all the Cave Johnsons get together and start testing multiversal subjects. I swear Rick and Morty lifted more than a few ideas from that. An army of mantis men destroying the world. Come on. But that's besides the point. Multiverse stories are huge right now, but do all stories need to involve a multiverse plotline? I don't even need to argue that no, they do not. I feel like the multiverse is a concept that should be done with a lot of care and dedication. You can't half-bake a multiverse story because it falls apart so easily. That takes some time to get right in any universe. The MCU placed the inclusion of the multiverse particularly well, I believe. If only they had stuck the landing. Sheesh. This dropping at this era of the show is like the MCU revealing the multiverse at the end of Thor 1 or something. We need some time to stretch our legs in this universe before we travel to different ones. This is a self-pronounced rom-com action show. Give us some rom-com and give us some action before you try and explain quantum mechanical superpositioning to us. The cat, whose name I have no idea how to pronounce, is a multiversal traveling goon that wants Clark to break open a vault for him to steal a valuable object. Clark goes along with him because the cat told him that Lois had been kidnapped and the only way to save her is to get into this vault where she's at, which she's not. By the way, I love Clark and Lois still, and we will talk about them very soon. Clark immediately is up for this task though, and they go and do the thing. It bothers me that Clark doesn't reprimand him as soon as his plot is revealed. He doesn't even question the thievery, which I like, because as soon as the cat says that he's here to steal something, Clark goes on his whole "you are not stealing anything because stealing is bad, put that back" monologue, which is awesome and I'm here for that. But buddy, if you really wanted to stop him, maybe you should just grab him. I know he can teleport, but that would be a better effort than this. I don't hate the multiverse. I just think we might be jumping the shark a little too early here. Multiversal travel is something that I expected to see at the end of season 2, maybe, not at the second half of season 1 of your show. I had a hard time keeping up with who the bad guy was throughout this beginning scene here. Was it the cat? Was it the space troopers who were trying to catch the cat? I was being thrown back and forth throughout the whole episode. Eventually, I just thought I was the villain all along, but it's the cat. Or maybe it's everyone sucks here. I hate talking about things that I don't enjoy, so now we are on to what I do enjoy, and enjoy very much. Clark and Lois's arc are back on schedule. Clark shows Lois and Jimmy the Kryptonian ship from his home, being very vulnerable, King. Him and Lois have a super cute scene where he lifts her into the air and they start talking about where he's really from, and then he asks her on a date. Let's go! I'm so happy about that. Let's make this official. When they get home, they both immediately start covering the walls with sticky notes and red string, like they are both actively solving a murder, but instead they are planning a perfect date. It is adorable. It is so fun to see Clark being able to be himself around Jimmy. Like, yes, he would speed and fly around the house to get things done quickly, but he hasn't been able to be as open as he could have been until now. This is where the cat gets introduced. All that gummy from earlier goes down, and the Citadel of Lois's capture Jimmy and Lois, our ones, to get their DNA to find and subdue Superman before he turns evil because they think he's helping the cat unironically. The cat, Superman, and Lois's all meet up at the Citadel of Lois, which is what I'm assuming it's called. It's either the Citadel, the League, or the Council. There are no more options. They all get there to stop the cat. The cat gets his hat back and becomes Godslayer Cat. Can't compete with Seuss's hatted cat though. Minx would have been swept, literally. And remember to sweep yourself down to that subscribe button or I'll give you the old thing too treatment. Anyway, but instead of, fighting the God Cat, Clark instantly goes and checks if Lois is okay. Chad behavior. They talk about some things, both blaming the situation on themselves and then being like, no, it's not your fault. You're not stupid. You're hot. Don't you get it? Then they kiss on the lippies. It is beautiful. Haven't we all been waiting for this? I love them together and I do not want to see an Injustice world where they are apart. It would break my heart, honestly. Injustice gets teased. The Council of Lois has evidence that Superman has been evil in different realities. Our Lois finds this in a little data ball in the middle of the episode and is able to open it by the end of the episode with some help by a cat. She sees every universe where Superman goes all out homeland around the world and is then given a piece of kryptonite from the ball. I can see where this is going. She is going to be scared of him now and Clark isn't gonna know why until he does something that seems dangerous to her and Lois pulls out the crystal on him and he freaks out and I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I do know my nerves are going to be shot during that scene. I can't overestimate how much I love Clark and Lois's dynamic. Every scene with them brings from within me an innate joy that I don't get very often. And that is why this show has been my comfort show and is going to be for a very long time after this season ends. We'll just have to wait and see if the inclusion of the multiverse enhances or destroys the show, or is just forgotten about for now. It could go any way, really. Tell me what you think about the inclusion of a multiverse so early in this story. Is it a bad move? Is it a good move? I'm leaning towards it being a bad move. I'll be down there to discuss. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.